Hi, my name is Will Finkelstein. I'm an equip leader at Able, South Carolina. Today I would like to talk about my independent living journey as well as how my family and I adapted together after I received my disability diagnosis. Personally, my parents never considered guardianship. They encouraged me to be independent and they always saw that I was capable of doing, even when I might have not have thought so myself. They knew me better than anyone else, and they chose the path that fit me and my family. Whenever I was younger, I was going through some issues in which I was struggling with being diagnosed. We learned that I had dyslexia and ADHD between the ages of 3 to 9. I, uh, I really struggled academically and mentally. But I'm fortunate that I had a mom that was always right there to support me. Were there moments that I considered stepping stones of learning for me and my parents? Absolutely. There were times where my mom, like any good parent, wanted to try to do everything for me. With that being said, I had to advocate for myself and tell mom that I understand where she's coming from. She's coming from a good place, but I wanted to take on these things on my own. I wanted to take responsibility for my life. There were a lot of growing pains between me and my mom. We had to find a balance that worked for us with knowing when she should step in and be supportive and whenever I should take over as well. It was a fine line between the both. Whenever I was a senior, when I finished my senior year of high school, my mom encouraged me to explore post-secondary options. Because of her support, I felt empowered to start my college career. While I didn't always make the best decisions, but who really does at 18? Um, I had the freedom to make my own mistakes as well as learn from them. The empowerment and freedom that is what led to where I am today. Working a full-time job and living in my very first apartment. It was. It hasn't been the easiest for my mother, but with her encouraging support, I felt empowered enough to be able to make my own decisions and to be completely independent as well as making and learning from my own mistakes. Being in control of your life is a freedom. It is priceless. One I wouldn't give up for anything.